Hello everyone and welcome back to TG Guru's video series once again. And in this series of ours, today we would be learning, or rather I would say we would be understanding the new interface of Google AdWords more efficiently. Many of my students have been continuously asking me and even saying me that the new interface is very typical, the flow is not that efficient as it is in compared to the previous interface. So today I'll try to make a better understanding of the new interface of Google AdWords, and also we'll make one by one all different kinds of ads in the new interface of Google AdWords. Okay, so right now in front of me the screen, this is the previous interface of Google AdWords. Now so let me switch to the new interface, or probably if you're making the account on a new account on Google AdWords, probably you may not get an option to switch back to the old interface. Fine. And if you're having an old interface earlier and then also you're trying to log in to the AdWords and getting the new interface, so in one of my video I've tried to explain how to switch from the new interface of the Google AdWords to the previous interface, right? So let's check out this interface. So first of all, if I try to make an ad, I need to click on this section of campaign, right? So the moment I click on the campaign, this blue icon is coming in front of me, right? So I need to make a new campaign, so I click on this plus icon and new campaign. Okay, when I'm trying to make a new campaign, it is giving me all these kind of options. So just one more thing, it may happen that the GUI or the interface that you're seeing in my AdWords may vary a little bit from yours, because sometimes Google, based on the how old the account is, they may vary the interface, but on an average the flow is going to remain the same, right? So today we'll be learning how to make a text ad. A text ad is also known as search network only ads. So I'll select this search network. So in search network I'm having three options, like I want to make a sale, or I want to generate a lead, or I want a website traffic, like I want to divert my TGs towards my website. So for more understanding, for everything, it's on the right hand side, the description, a small description is given so that you can understand, or if you sometimes get confused, you can read and have a better understanding which strategy to use while you're trying to make an ad, right? So right now I would be using the website traffic, so I'll click on website traffic. So after website traffic, it is asking me to give my website name. Fine. So the name of my website is Digital Guru. So I'll just try to copy the URL and paste it out there. So this is the URL. So I've just pasted it out here. Fine. Once I've given the URL, let's continue. Now it is asking me to give my campaign name. Now this is just like the previous interface where we start using the ad, start making the ad by giving the campaign name. So I'll give it as like test ad 1, right? Now it is asking me, now it's asking for the network type, search network or display network. So as of now we are using the search network only ads, so I'll only select the search network. Now if you'll select the display network, it's simply saying expand your reach by showing the ads on the relevant customers as they browse sites, videos and across. So like if you'd remember, in the old interface we were having the option as search network only ad, display ads, search with display ads, and my video ads, shopping ads, app installation ads. So it is the same even out here. So at once only, either you can select search network, you can select a display network, or you can select a search with display, both the combination. So the only thing that they have in the old interface they have segregated it means earlier to making the ads. Now out here we are segregating here that we want to make a text ad or we want to make a display ad, right? So as we are making a text ad, so I'll just simply select the search network only and then I'll continue. So this is a setting of dynamic search ad. So these kind of ads we'll be covering in our future videos. So as of now I'm only trying to cover the simple ads. Like from here, like ideally this option is hidden. From here you can select what is start date and end date, fine. And these are the URL extensions or URL codings that was there in your previous interface as well. Now this option was in the previous interface, it was under the option of just before the site extensions, like ad extensions, I'm sorry, it was just before the ad extensions, so which is given out here in the option of campaign URL, right? Now after that it is asking me to select the target, fine, it is just similar to that, so let's keep it be it India only. Now the language option, fine. Now the usage of language, why do we use this language option? Suppose I select here Bengali, fine. So my search network only ad means my text ad would only be visible to those person whose account setting is to search. Like if I'll open my Google, suppose this is the Google. So while opening Google you can see the different languages option coming out here, right? Suppose I have selected the language setting as this language, right? So what will happen now? So this is how we change the language, fine. So if I am selecting the language like Bengali out here, my ad would only be visible to those Google accounts who have set their default language as Bengali. If suppose you have selected Bengali and I am one of your TG, like I am qualifying your location, your age group, your interest, behavior, keyword, everything, but the language setting of my Google is not Bengali, it's English, so your ad won't be visible in front of me. So this language is basically used for very niche targeting, right? If you're not certain about the setting or the language option, either keep it default as English or even remove that if you're trying to go to the global level, right? Fine, perfect, let's continue. After that is the audience. Now audience, if you remember in the previous interface or the old interface, this audience option used to come under the shared library. We used to have a shared library which was on the left hand side bottom. Under that shared library we used to make the audience. Now the basic purpose of the audience is to make a remarketing ad where you try to define the audience with whom we want to target, right? And just one more thing guys, as we are trying to make a text ad, so we can't use the audience part because a text ad is never a remarketing ad. The remarketing has always and always to be a display ad or a video ad. A text ad is never a remarketing ad, okay? So now bid and budgeting option. So like budget is out here, I can select, for example I'm putting like 100 rupees per day. Is asking for the delivery type, standard or accelerated. Accelerated means my budget would be exhausted as soon as possible, right? So like if I am putting $100 rupees, so it will try to exhaust my 100 rupees as soon as possible, right? And standard means in a complete 24 hours it will try to exhaust my budget. After that, the most important part is the bidding. Like right now it is giving me by default conversion value and click, right? If you remember in the old interface there was almost 5 to 6 automatic bidding strategy one semi-automatic bidding strategy, that was ECPC, enhanced CPC, and last was the manual bidding strategy. But out here I'm only getting 3 options. So in order to get more options, thing that you need to do is you need to click on this option. Like you can see, select the bid strategy directly. Click on it, and then now you can see all the bidding strategies which was there in your previous interface, which is coming out here. So I'll select the manual CPC. Fine. Setting bid manually may lower performance. Use automatic bidding strategy to help the performance. This is just a buzz. Wait. Fine. Or if you want to go back, I'll simply click that so that I can go back. Right. So you can do that scheduling from when till when you want this thing run. This site actions, and these are the ad extensions. Fine. You can select more ad extensions by clicking on this plus tab and select any ad extension to continue. Once suppose it's done out here, then we'll click on save and continue. Right. Now this is the ad group one. Out in the ad group we used to paste the keywords. Fine, I can write here keywords like digital marketing minus SEO. Fine. I hope you know what is this kind of keywords, right? This is called as a negative keyword. Ideally there are 5 kinds of keywords. Just to tell you, it's first is broad match, second is broad match modifier, third is phrase match, fourth is exact match, and the fifth is negative match, right? So in this video I won't be explaining you much about the different kinds of keywords, so you can check that the videos of mine where I have explained all different kinds of like keyword, what is the use, what is the benefits, and when to use which kind of keywords. Okay, suppose my ad group is created. Fine. And if I want to create more ad groups, I can simply click out here. I'll click on save and continue. My keyword is also done. I need to make a new ad, and here's the same interface like we used to do in earlier advertisements. So this is how we make a simple search network only ad or a text ad in the new interface. Fine. I'm pretty sure after seeing this video you would not feel this new interface that complicated that you probably might have been feeling earlier. Now just before going, this is the tab, this is tab from which you can select all the different kind of options which usually used to come on the top bar of the AdWords in the previous interface. Like if you want to do a keyword planning, you can use from here and other stuffs, right guys? So I hope you have finding this video very simple and easy to understand how to use the new interface of Google AdWords. Hope you have liked the video, and if yes, do leave your opinion in the comment section, and if you want any improvement to be done in this video, like I'll try to implement that in the upcoming videos. Fine. And even if you're having any kind of queries regarding Google AdWords or any other videos, do just put your opinion in the comment section so that I can work on it, and I can come back to you all with a solution, right? And do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get the latest notification of whatever video I've made right now. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day ahead. Thank you.